Growing up, I grew up in a family where I had two parents and I was an only child. And my dad and I never really saw eye to eye on anything. He was struggling with his own things that was happening in his childhood and growing up. And through that, there was just never really that connection between me and my dad. And as the years kind of went by, we drifted further and further apart, and just more hurt, more things, more struggles came into it. And eventually my parents ended up getting divorced. And through that process, it kind of split us even more. And as the years went by and things kind of got worse, it just caused more and more tension between me and my dad. And it kind of came to a boiling point in around 2006, and we had a huge, massive fight and a complete falling out. And I just kind of got to a point in my life where I couldn't be around my dad anymore through everything that kind of happened in the past. And I didn't know how to let go of that. I didn't know how to forgive at that time. I didn't know how to reconcile. And I went 11 years without talking to my dad, not even a word. And through that time period, I came to know Christ. I came to accept the Holy Spirit. And as I learned about Jesus, as I learned about forgiveness, as I learned about all those things, it's great to learn them, but it's another thing to apply it to your life. And one day last year, I got to a point where I just felt I couldn't bear that anymore. I couldn't bear that weight of not forgiving my dad, not having that relationship when I knew he was alive. I knew that he was out there, and it just kind of occurred to me how much pain he was feeling, how much hurt, how much it was weighing on him from everything that happened between me and him. And so I just felt compelled by the Holy Spirit. I need to forgive my dad. I need to reconcile this relationship. And when I called my dad out of the blue, as soon as he heard my voice, he just broke down in tears. And I was able to just keep my composure and tell him, "Dad, I forgive you. And I want to move on. It's water under the bridge." And through a lot of tears in that conversation, and over the next few conversations, we buried that hatchet. And over the past year, we've started hanging out, we've started talking more, we've started connecting more, and God has started the process of rekindling that relationship. And it's brought about forgiveness, it's brought about grace, it's brought about understanding. And it's just really awesome to see what the Holy Spirit can do with a situation when it's completely broken, and how He can transform it into something that's beautiful. And it's amazing to see, and we all have that opportunity if we just submit to Christ. And so I'm just happy to say that Jesus has reconciled the relationship, the broken relationship that I had with my dad, and it's turned into something that's growing, and that's something that's gonna last the rest of my life.